sirski. We back, baby.
Back. 50-50 podcast.
50-50 pod. You heard? We had to bring it back, man. Me and Knox, we had a discussion, and we just felt like what we was doing before for the culture needed to happen again. And we decided to rename it 50-50. Explain the reason.
50-50, 50 of me, 50 of her come together to collab 50-50. And a lot of the times we're going to be talking about things that require somebody to go 50-50 or asking somebody's opinion on whether they go 50-50 or not. So we named it 50-50. If you have not seen the first season of our podcast, it's called We Working. Just YouTube, SIYA KNOXX, We Working, and you'll find the old episodes. They're fantastic, so make sure you go check them shit out.
They really are really good. It's just, we was beginners. We didn't know what the fuck we was doing. We was just going with it.
And it was during COVID time, so it was, I don't know.
We just got the shit done.
But now we got a space, and it's 50-50. Now, the 50-50 podcast.
We got to get some people up here for sure.
Sponsored by Lesbians and Yankee hats. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the fucking
Niggas definitely. And yes, man, mind you, this is the exclusive Yankee hats on this episode that you're seeing, so stay tuned for the drop on that. You heard New Dalpajan. Exclusive shit. Knox is coming heavy.
I'm coming real heavy.
She's
and
not
next episode is new hats.
New hats and the candles.
New hats and candles. Yeah, tell them about
new
the
hats
candles.
And candles, man. Me and my lady, JSB Skin / SIYA Hard-Headed Club. Candles is fire. I'm gonna bring them up here the next one we do. Yeah, new hats and candles every week.
Every week, man. And candles is an important thing. If you don't have candles in your house, you are not setting an intention. You need to be fucking lighting them candles and making sure the scent is right. If you're not a scent type of person, you need to start smelling the roses and get the fucking vibe.
I like candles more than incense.
Oh, 100 times.
Like no shade. I just don't want to walk into my house and just smell like stuff.
But I tell you this, incense. Like if you eating a wild onion dish, right, or a burrito or some crazy shit, and it's smelling, you need the incense to clear it out. It's almost like for me, it's like a restart, a Palo Santo or something.
Yeah, Palo Santo, some sage. Yeah.
I don't like sage.
I like sage.
Sage, I don't like that. It just smell like musty. I don't know. I don't
that's
like
because
that
it's
shit.
getting all the demons out. It gotta stink.
I don't know.
Mix the nasty with the nasty and get the nasty out. You heard?
You're disgusting.
Hey man, what I was trying to say to you was because I know you love documentaries. So Val Kilmer.
Oh my
God. Have you seen it?
Yeah. Boy,
how he can't talk?
Mm-hmm.
That shit. I was thinking about you when I was watching. I was like, damn. I know Knox is probably up on this shit. That shit was sad.
Yeah, I seen that shit a minute ago, and I just felt like you said, sad. He's done so much.
Wow.
And to see a motherfucker who uses their voice to make money lose it.
Yeah, especially when he said that he feels like he doesn't even want to show up to shit no more because it's not him. He doesn't feel himself. He doesn't look himself. He can't even talk. Like, I understood that when he said that shit. Like, sometimes showing up be so hard as yourself because sometimes shit ain't going your way. Like, sometimes it's hard for me to get out my bed and show up when I should be showing up.
Facts.
Because I'm just like...
Talk about that. Is it the mental health thing?
It's the mental health thing. It's the mental health. It's to me feeling like I'm not where I'm supposed to be in my career. It's me feeling like I'm the underdog too much. And so sometimes, you go places and you be like, damn, man, I'm not where I belong. But I'm where I should be at the moment, right? Because you got to trust the process.
Exactly. Do you feel bad? Do you feel bad for yourself that you're not in that position?
I think I went through a very bitter phase for a minute. Yeah, a lot of self-sabotaging. Like, well, fuck it. It ain't go how, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's also a part of me growing, and thanks to therapy, which I do faithfully. So, yeah.
I know you deal with that. When I look at you, it makes me feel like... She's going through a mental health crisis.
What is it called? It's called a manic episode.
A manic episode. There's nothing I could do.
Bro, I feel like I go through manic episodes every day of my life. I literally had a manic episode. I think it was like last week, and I had to pull the car over, and I sat in the car for like an hour crying.
Oh, word. I've been wanting to do that lately.
I had to do that by myself, for myself. Like, I just sat in the car, and I was like... But after a while, I was like, all right, bitch, if you don't start this car up and get the fuck off the side of the street.
I was talking to my girl the other day. I'm like, yo, son, I just want to cry.
Yeah.
She's like, cry. I'm like, I've been trying.
Niggas sitting there trying to force some tears out.
I feel like I want to cry. I feel overwhelmed lately, a little bit of overwhelming, not even fear, just overwhelmed. I just know what's about to come, and I just want to make sure I'm prepared. And some days I'm like, yeah, I'm OD prepared. And other days I'm like, I'm not prepared enough. So I guess we
cheers
just
to your blessings, since I know what it is.
Yeah, we're
Cheers
just gonna
you.
have
I'm
to
proud of
fucking
you.
see,
Okay,
brother.
my arms just long.
You know what I mean? But like you said, everything gonna come how it comes, and you just gotta be ready when the time comes. What you drinking on tonight?
We drinking some Kasi. You heard? Some Kasi for your mata. This nigga JQ done poured up half the cup. Golly, that shit is.
That shit's strong. Shout out to Casamigos. I know it's a Thotterati drink right now. It's going around town.
It's all right though. You heard?
It's going around town.
Listen, niggas going. You want to clown me all you want. That 818 is where it's at right now, baby. I'm telling you. Yo, Kendall, holla at me. I drink this shit.
That's the only reason why you want to drink it.
Nah.
So Kendall can holla at you.
Holla at me. Holla at me. Give me them bottles.
Yeah, I know.
Sponsor me. I mean, not sponsor me. How you say it? Don't bitch. For some of the bottles.
No, you said it right. Sponsor me.
Yeah.
Please, sponsor me.
I'll be your brand ambassador. I like that shit better than Casamigos, man. That shit mad smooth.
I'm gonna keep it a Fendi. I ain't never tried it.
I should fire. No cat.
I'm not gonna try it.
No cat.
There is a tequila on my mind. I just cannot think of the name, but it's smooth.
I feel like everything else is just trash. This shit's just nasty. Patron, no shit. I mean,
I like beer.
not
though.
me sitting here.
You know me. I like beer, son.
Yeah, bitch. Just you would sit there. You would really go. Like she really goes out and order beer. Like my girlfriend does that shit too. Like you and Danae, y'all could really have powwows over beer. I can't do that shit. Like beer, I can't. First of all, I'm full after the first beer.
I feel like you have to live a very particular lifestyle to be a beer drinker.
Yeah.
And stay toned.
But you get up and run every day.
So I can drink beer.
You can drink beer. You can drink beer. Nah, you be mixing your beer with your liquor with your beer. Like this nigga
I'm a
crazy.
tough broad, son. I get out there and I get it in at the end of the day. And I try to always not be sliz, little dress, not too sliz, you know what I mean? But like, I have something I want to talk to you about,
All
right?
Let's talk.
What do you feel? Because I've been reading a lot of things on Brittany Griner situation, right? How they got her locked up in Russia. That's fucked up. And I can't even, I could spend all podcasts talking about that. Just like, she broke the rules, but morally, she's getting way more time. I mean, 9 years plus 16,000 in a fine. She should just get the fine to me. But what do you feel about the WNBA having to take like coach flights and waiting for layovers in the airport? Like,
I mean, they don't treat
shit?
NBA guys like that. The whole sport of the WNBA is like a foul situation anyway for females. The pay, everything, the treatment. But she wasn't flying over there on the account of the WNBA nigga. She goes over there and she plays overseas. The whole shit just stems from her forgetting or accidentally packing a fucking weed pen. Like, bruh, come on, guy. It's a weed pen, my guy.
That's what I say.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like they act like she trafficking weight or some shit like that.
I mean, but she'll be right here in America on American soil. You got black men and black women incarcerated for life for marijuana. Still to this day. I just saw some guy, I guess he went back to court and tried to get up out of there, and they sticking with his life sentence for weed. He had he got caught a couple pounds back in the day. Like, nigga, life for weed?
Nah, that shit sounds crazy.
Murderers.
And they're about to have weed in Walmart. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we have to.
You got to address that shit here.
Make it make sense.
Yeah.
But I feel like it has a lot to do with capitalism, right? Yeah. So, just because the WNBA does not make as much money, so I went to research this shit. I'm like, yo, who owns these fucking teams? And I found some shit. The same people who own, like, the fucking Milwaukee Bucks own the WNBA team.
For real?
Yeah.
Own the female version of the Milwaukee Bucks.
Exactly. Not all of them, but most of the teams. So I was thinking to myself, like, damn, all the money that the NBA makes cannot be offset a little bit, and you can't get these fucking girls a plane just because they're not making as much money. How you got a capitalist system of oppression in something that's a dominating worldwide sport? I just don't get the shit. I don't get it.
It's
This nigga looking at me. Shout out JQ.
Look, I was only going to cut in.
Go ahead.
Because Mark Davis, who owns the Raiders, he bought the Aces in Vegas.
Yeah, he fucking owns the Aces.
But he's building them like a bomb facility, a new stadium. He might be changing the game.
Good.
The Raiderettes have their own little bar.
The Raiderettes, first of all.
But I'm saying he's looking out for the women in sports, it seems like.
That's good.
This is my
He's
shit.
the poorest owner, but he seems to be doing the most.
You said he's the poorest owner
in the NFL.
this is my shit, right?
Damn.
Because
His only value is a team.
Yeah, but they just moved their team. That's why. But this is my proposition, and don't nobody steal my shit on wax. 'Cause I said it first, and now it's on wax. I think this is my idea.
Okay.
Women have smaller feet. The ball's smaller.
Uh-huh.
We're a lot slower. Our bodies are a lot smaller. You feel me?
Okay.
They need to lower the rim from 10 feet to 9 feet
Okay.
and let women dunk on each other.
Oh, that'd be hard.
That would change
Let's
the whole
talk about
fucking
it.
game, son.
Nigga, that'll make me want to watch it.
Because
I don't really watch the. I don't really watch WNBA
men are
shit.
perverts, my nigga. At the
Yeah.
end of the day,
They
some
wanna
men
see
are.
bi- they wanna see that
wanna
contact.
They want to see masculine
see some
energy. They
bitch
want to
bitch
see
on bitch.
Yeah. Oh, got my coochie in your face. I just dunked on this bitch.
Titties everywhere.
It were. Pandemonium.
Oh shit.
For me, I just feel like the ticket sales will rise if you lower the rim 1 foot.
Yeah.
Because I know girls that could duck on the Yammy right now 10 feet, but they
Yeah, but it's
can't
them
get
big
it.
butchy bitches.
They can't get off. They can't get like an alley. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying?
a
They
fact,
can't
yeah.
get crazy. They can't really dunk on each other. They can get a nice little cute out of that. I want a real slam dunk.
Yeah. I want feet in the air. I want a bitch to grab the backboard.
So the commissioner of the WNBA is nothing. Come holler at me. I got the proposal ready for you.
You know what? You might have cracked the code, son. You might
I
have cracked
feel
the
like
code.
that's how you change the whole sport.
Now that you
and-
said that, that's crazy. You're right. Lower that bitch a foot. Yeah.
But why wouldn't you not? The ball's a pound lighter.
This bitch. Just saw
Yeah.
this
the
bitch.
ball's a pound lighter. I don't know. It was just a thing that came to my mind. It was put on me. One of my mans on my block had came out of prison when I was younger.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, he kept bothering me while I'm playing ball and shit. I'm like, yo, what you want, Alexi? So I went to him and he gave me this proposal that he wrote in prison about the WNBA. And that was his idea.
Nice.
So it's not original to my brain, but he
But
gave it to
big
me.
up to him, yeah.
Yeah.
He planted the seed in your mind. So you know what I'm saying? Shit, you got the platform to talk about it. You just did.
So let's talk about the goddamn movie, the fall movie.
Nigga. Okay, so KNOXX, this bitch, first of all, you know she be posting her little shit. So she posted a flyer to that, the trailer thing. So I was like, bitch, what's this? Because I ain't see no trailers, no TV ads for it or nothing. So she like, that shit fire. I go to the movies by myself yesterday. Because first of all, I went Friday to the movies with Danae when we went to go see, but I ain't going to say the name, and that shit was trash. That shit was foo-foo, boo-boo, all types of shit. I was irritated. So anyway, I went yesterday to go see Fall, nigga. That shit is trippy. I mean, I was nauseous the entire time, nigga, because I don't fuck with heights. But you saw the shit cute?
The movie's about two girls. They're climbers, and there's an accident in the beginning.
Yeah.
And it makes the one girl not want to climb no more. So the best friend comes to her like, "Bitch, get over it.
We gotta go climb.
We gotta go climb." So they find a tower.
It's white people
in
shit.
the desert.
Type shit. You know what I'm saying? We go keep it up shit. It's some real white people shit, but the nigga, this shit is hard.
They found a rusty tower in the desert, 2,000 feet up
2,000
in the
feet.
air, nigga. They climb that shit, and when they get up there, the ladder breaks.
The ladder breaks. So they stuck. Wait, we can't start over? I want to unpack the whole movie, though. We can't do
My whole time, my knees is weak up in that bitch.
Nigga, weak.
I'm not afraid of heights, but I felt the the knee jitters. I had the knee jitters up while sitting there like, yo, what's gonna happen? But if you don't get to check it out, go check it out. It's a crazy. I wouldn't even say it's not. It's like suspenseful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's really fire, though. It is. I mean, the plot twist is crazy. The plot twist, bitch, I was out the edge of my seat.
I would like to talk about it, but I don't want to spoil it. Yo, full movie, come through. We just put y'all on. Know what I mean? We're going to have about 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 people going to see this shit after this episode.
The Viola Davis movie that's about to drop looks crazy.
No, do you see the shit Oprah's coming out? Oprah's doing with oh my God, what is this dude's name? Who is the most popular black actor? Q, come on. Who is the most popular old school black actor? It's gonna no, Nick, before Denzel, the first one. No,
Oh shit.
no, damn. Look it up. Oprah's new doc about.
Oprah's new
Fuck, it's gonna piss me
It's a
off,
doc?
son. It's about
The color of care.
who is the person she's documented. Yo, y'all chew me up for this because I should remember this man.
She got a few.
No, dog. It's about the best black actor.
Let me find it.
It's gonna piss me off.
I remember this video. You had the bitches kissing in the video and stuff. This
Chill. I'm fucking locked down. I'm locked down right now. Sidney Poitier. God damn it, that's it. Oprah has a doc coming out about Sidney Poitier that is fucking gonna be fire as shit, yo.
Yeah.
It is. I
On
watched
Apple
the trailer
TV.
and it almost made me shed a tear.
The one thing about KNOXX, she's a it almost ass bitch. Always when it comes to like showing emotions, she'll be like, it almost made me cry.
It's
I
a Scorpio.
almost.
It's a Scorpio thing.
It's true, nigga. I don't be out here winning and booing. I don't. I mean, I have. You feel me? But
I've seen you cry before.
yeah, it take a lot.
Yeah.
It take a lot. I really gotta be like in some shit to feel like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm not like. I would consider myself very emotionally intelligent. Ooh, what is emotionally intelligent? What does emotional intelligence mean to you?
Does that mean that you just? Well, this is not me asking you, just
Nah,
me making a statement.
What does
like,
it mean to you?
To a lot of people, it just thinks. To a lot of people, it's being overly sensitive and shit. Like,
Nigga, what does it mean to you? I'm
So-
asking you.
to me, it's being okay with being vulnerable. I'm a vulnerable bitch, but I still punch you in your face.
But do you think because you're vulnerable that you're emotionally intelligent?
I think yeah. I'm already intellectual as fuck, so
So out of your emotional
I'm tapped
intelligence,
into. I'm tapped into my side.
1 to 10, what would you rate yourself?
8.
Big body talk. Big body talk.
I ain't gonna say 10. You know what I mean? Because I still got space to grow.
I'm definitely not a 10, but to me, I feel like it's being aware of how to control your emotions, how to be vulnerable, and also how you hold your space in a room and watching
Talk
other
that.
people in a room
Mm.
and seeing those little innuendos or those little microaggressions or just watching how other people move can help you be more emotionally intelligent. And then, you know, you can compound that with how you move.
But you're right about being able to control your emotions. A lot of people aren't able to do that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes you can really make or break a situation because you don't know how to control your emotions.
I feel like that's one of the hardest things to do out here is to control your own emotions. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's very hard because we like to get petty and do shit. Like, I'm over that stage of my life, but it took me a lot of, like, looking myself in the mirror.
Taking accountability. You have to take.
My G.
We talk about this a lot.
My G.
And I mean, I could be honest and sit here and say that even still to this day, sometimes I have a hard time taking accountability. And it's not because I don't know that I'm wrong. It's because sometimes when you face the wrongs in life, like that shit can fuck with you mentally. Because then now you got to fix that shit. You got to deal with that shit head on. You know what I'm saying? When you say you wrong.
Yeah, once you admit it,
When you
and then
admit
it's
it,
like,
it's
nah,
like,
I
I
gotta do
gotta
something
fix it.
about it.
Yeah,
Because I
exactly.
don't let the
Put
cat
in
out the
active
bag.
work.
Now
Yeah.
if the cat's outside,
You gotta actively
everybody's
work.
staring at the cat, so you ain't really
Yeah.
got nothing to fall back on. I
Yeah.
feel like people do it too, and it's a little selfish
Mm-hmm.
because it's preconceived. Like, yo, I know if I let somebody know that I'm weak here, vulnerable here, da. Now, if I don't fix it, that's gonna be a lingering thing that you keep coming back to,
And people keep holding that shit over your head.
like a point of reference. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. A point of reference. Good thing. Yeah. I mean, but bro, we're not kids no more. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna run around like we're children till we're fucking old and moldy and not take accountability and not address things that need to be fixed. That's why therapy is very important, nigga. Like, it took me a while to actually get into therapy.
Therapy is super important, but it's super expensive.
It's very expensive. My label pays for it.
I went through a time where I was like, okay, I need to talk to somebody. I got on BetterHelp. That shit was expensive as shit.
Better help.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like a website or some shit. Oh, you know who's paying for free? Big up to damn, who's paying for it? I just saw it. Somebody's paying
People
for
shouldn't
free,
have to pay for
free
it.
therapy for black men.
People shouldn't have to pay
I
for
can't
it.
remember. Can you look that up, JQ? Who's paying? Right, I just found it recently. Somebody's paying for free therapy for black men because I want to say it on.
Is
the
that
pod.
racist?
No, because it came about because they were talking about the black man's mental health, which is super important. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that needs to be addressed.
I agree. But if it was like therapy for white men, niggas would go nuts.
And listen,
Free therapy
you
for all
you
white
found
men.
it? It's free therapy for black men, and somebody's sponsoring it. Somebody's paying for it. I just saw that shit yesterday.
Well, while we look that up,
Yeah.
I want to talk.
Oh, it's Taraji P. Henson.
Taraji P.
Yo, you need a bomb for her. We ain't got the soundboard. Shout out to
Shout
her.
out to Taraji P. Henson, man.
That's fucking fire.
Yeah, that's fire.
I agree.
Yeah.
Now, we went to docs. The Val Kilmer doc. You seen the untold shit with Boy Who Got Catfish?
Yeah. Mateo. Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
That shit is sad, bro. Like, I feel like that really destroyed that man's life. It destroyed his possibility. This nigga he was gonna be a first round draft pick for sure. Then he ended up being second round draft pick, 39 or 38. Like what? Like what? But honestly, but I feel like
Heisman talk.
But I feel like the NFL has they not the NFL or whoever team he was on, Notre Dame. I feel like they play a huge part in it too, because they could have stepped out in front of it before it got released, and they chose not to. You know what I'm saying? Like they could have saved that young man's life. Now had that little nigga been white, I bet you they would have cleaned it.
Yeah,
they would have cleaned it right on up.
Cleaned that shit up.
They would have cleaned it up and swept it right under the rug.
They'd have treated them like a fucking what do they call the people who touch little boys and shit, and then they go to another fucking sector of the fucking Catholic Church. They
would have made it disappear. But because he's he got some color to him, man, they watched that man's life crumble.
And even the transsexual was like, yo, he ain't know. I mean, he ain't know. He ain't know.
Who ain't know? The trans?
I know. I'm talking about he. Goddamn
like
it.
That,
she said
she was well aware of the heartache she was causing.
But he wasn't.
No, Mateo wasn't.
Yeah,
he wasn't aware.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But even when the report came out, the trans woman was low key doing interviews, not really saying shit she should have said. Like, yo, he didn't know nothing. He wasn't a part of it. This ain't no hoax. I ruined that man's life. That's all me taking accountability. You know what I'm saying? So sad.
That is a sad.
I think he's who's he playing for? I want to say San Diego or something last year, 2021. I
don't know.
It's pretty sad though, man. It's pretty fucking sad. Like your whole legacy is just wiped away.
It's wrapped up in minutes. Like play minutes. What you can do for a franchise. What you could do for a franchise. But it's never, ever, ever what the fucking franchise could do for you. But that's for everything. What you can do for the label.
About to say that's
what you can do
yeah.
for the this. What can you do for the fucking music company. What can you do for the fucking production company. But it's never what them niggas could do for you.
No.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
You're an asset. You're an asset until you're not an asset no more.
Asset until you're a liability. Talking about assets and liabilities, son. Inflation. Inflation's been pissing me off.
My bitch is stressed.
Inflation's been pissing me off.
How much is your gas to fill your tank up?
You know what? I just got a new car before all this inflation fuckery, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I would have went electric.
Yeah.
I would have went electric because I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's giving.
It's giving.
It's giving $100 every couple days. And when I talk about inflation and I think about it, I don't feel like I think about it for me. Because God has blessed me to be in a certain position where I'm not really thinking about that. Right. I think about people like from my hood and shit that got 4 kids that is on fucking every government assistance you could think of.
Right.
And I go to the grocery store and it's hundreds of dollars. You feel me?
Oh, yeah. Your cart full as a bitch. Hundreds of dollars. But it really
it's not
really
full
don't.
as a bitch.
It look full, but really, you go home
really
and
not,
pack.
son,
It's like,
5
what the fuck I
days.
just bought for $500?
5 days, $300, $400.
Yeah.
And I think like, damn, how are people gonna get by? Shit pisses me off. It really makes me mad, son.
They can't. They not getting by. People aren't getting by, dog. Like, life is bad for people. Life is bad.
That be the shit that make me feel angry with the whole system. And a bag of fucking dollar chips now is $2.19.
Shit was a quarter in the
bodega. We gotta talk
up.
to somebody about this shit. This shit's fucking. I'm outraged. I'm outraged.
It's sad, man.
And you know what it's gonna do? Just gonna keep separating.
It's chaos, man. People are gonna really start getting upset and doing something about it. They really are, dog. I feel like it's only a real matter of time. You know what I'm saying? It's only a real matter of time. So I'm just curious to see what life is gonna look like when that does happen.
It's gonna look like Ready Player One.
It's gonna look like Ready Player One.
People be living out of tins and shit and doing wild shit, and now you're gonna be in the metaverse, and you're not really gonna be worried about this verse because you can grab a burger in the metaverse, but you ain't eat all day type shit. Like, it's gonna be very scary. And
at this point, well, I just saw a meme. It's like tell the aliens come pick me up, G. I'll be waiting outside my door. Come scoop me and get me the fuck up out of here. You heard?
Speaking of that, I want to give y'all a topic to touch on.
What's that?
That new AI rapper. That's saying
I
nigga.
just saw,
I don't fucking know what you're talking
He's
about.
saying nigga. He kind of looked like 6ix9ine.
What's his name?
It was I think it was Spotify or one of these labels. They created him.
Really? Oh no, I just saw that.
They created an AI
It's
rapper
yeah,
for
yeah.
the metaverse,
I'm about to see
but he
right
sounds
here.
like 6ix9ine.
I was just looking at it.
There's
before I
mad
came in
AI
here.
created rappers already. 6ix9ine
No,
is an
they're
AI.
like trying to put him out.
No, they put him out.
Look, my sons in the hooligan.
Hey, shout out to my hoolies. you
Shout out
heard?
my sons.
Shout out to my hoolies.
RV.
I just saw that. Hold on, let me see. Let me pull it up because I literally just saw that shit before I came in here. Neighborhood talks. Shout out to my daily source of reads, the shade room in the neighborhood. Like, what's up, man? I love. Hold on, I'm trying to find that shit. Where's this shit at?
Oh.
I just saw this shit before I walked in here.
Say it with your chest, nigga.
Hey, bro, I'll tell you now, if I go on social media one more time and see Krishan and Blueface fighting, it's so triggering, and you know what? I really don't even know how to. I do know how to feel. It's just like, do we feel sad for somebody or do we not?
I feel like she's super athletic. That might have nothing to do with anything. But Shorty is mad athletic.
I feel like everybody has a little bit of Krishan in them.
Who?
Everybody in the world has a piece of that,
Who?
has a piece of her in them when
Who?
it comes to being in love.
Would you let your girl do OnlyFans?
No.
Why?
Why would I let my girl do? I mean, you know what? I'll let my bitch put her feet on OnlyFans.
Foot fetish?
Foot fetish. But they never gonna see her face.
Is that selfish of you?
No, because we actually spoke about it. She said she wanted to do it.
Why would you let her show her feet?
Because they just feet. You ain't finna jerk off to my bitch face.
Titties are just titties. I feel that.
You feel me?
You know what I mean? There's levels.
I mean, nigga, would you put your bitch on OnlyFans?
Absolutely not.
All right.
Say what, bitch?
I can't.
Nah.
Yeah, nah. No.
I'd put a sewing class on OnlyFans.
And you know what? There's a lot of motherfuckers who would sit there and watch you sew.
No, I would teach a sewing
Yeah,
class.
teach it.
on
Yeah,
OnlyFans, you know what I
exactly.
mean? But nah, I wouldn't want my girl to be on OnlyFans.
FN Mecca.
Never heard of him. Is it a her or him?
It's a thing. First of all, the audio they uploaded is horrible. But yeah, it looks like a goddamn Fortnite character.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
And who signed? Hold on. It's Capitol Records. Capitol Records. Meanwhile, never mind, because I was about to go to fuck
Nigga
off.
said meanwhile.
Meanwhile, mean motherfucking while, I just got signed to Def Jam in December. Meanwhile, I've been doing music my whole entire fucking career since I was 6 years old. Meanwhile, I can actually rap. Meanwhile, I'm actually a pretty ass bitch that you can look at in real life. Like, what?
Nobody
God
wants
damn
you.
it.
Nobody wants you.
Whatever, nigga. I'm gonna turn myself into one of them damn characters if that's what it's gonna take.
Be the first lesbian NFG.
Fuck it.
Rapper. Extraordinary.
You know what? I'm gonna bust it wide open if I become one of those.
I might
Fuck
beat you.
it.
I might beat you to it.
Risk it all.
I think that's kind of dope, but I also think that's kind of like crazy.
Yeah, I think that people are just doing anything nowadays, to be honest. Especially in the music industry. So I don't know, and again, like this, I don't even have a bitter bone in my body towards other artists because I'm genuinely happy for like other artists, especially other female MCs.
All right, so let's have a real conversation.
All right, let's talk.
Let's have a real conversation.
Let's talk. Let's unpack.
Is there actually no bitterness in your bones for other female MCs? Keep it a buck.
Nah. Am I upset at me allowing people to do me how they did me and for me to be in the situation that I am and have been for a while? Yeah. Is it anybody else's fault? No. Do I have to take accountability as far as it being my fault as well? Yes, because I allowed certain shit to happen to me in my career. You know what I'm saying? But it's been countless motherfuckers who came into my life and sold me golden balloons and leprechauns and rainbows and shit. And yeah, and then, bitch, I got a brick.
Yeah, that was a good answer though.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Like,
was a good answer.
yeah. I mean, everybody plays a role in someone's demise
And success.
and success. Not mind you, I haven't reached that level of demise yet. Like I'm not done. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like my life is going to change the way that I know it can and should. But it just took me longer.
Fucking
And,
what you call it?
like it took me longer.
Escalator vibes.
Bitch,
I
the
feel
escalators
the
and the
same
stairs.
way though. I
bitch,
feel the same way
know.
when I'm sewing. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
I've been sewing for so long. Niggas out here making braga, and my shit is really official. And I could do this shit with my hands. Like, I feel like
Yep.
there's people out here compromising the art. And if you're gonna manipulate the art, just make sure you could do the shit.
Yeah.
And I could really do the shit. So
Yeah.
sometimes I do feel like, but I'm never gonna quit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that thought crosses my mind countless times, bruh.
But you
Like,
could just, nigga, you an actor too.
yeah, of course. I got hellish other shit I could do, but this nigga music is in me. Dog. Like, there's a lot of niggas who can't go toe to toe with me musically.
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
Like, really, niggas
There's a
can't
lot,
fuck with
son.
me,
Yeah, you got bars,
dog.
son.
You know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
got
saying?
bars.
So I would do myself a great injustice if I just said fuck it.
You can't stop, B.
Nah, I'm not. I'm not going to. I mean, I'd be ready to throw it all away, but I just feel like like the meme where it's the nigga who's in the mine,
Yes,
and he
yes.
he's
Get
right
going
there. He's right behind that wall of dirt is diamonds, and then you got the nigga still digging, and the nigga right there next to the wall with the diamonds gives up right
But
there.
I do have a perspective that you'll never actually touch the golden ring. It just moves further away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like you're touching it, but it's like a mirage.
It is.
Even success is a mirage to me if you're chasing it monetarily. If that makes sense.
Yeah, ill intention.
You can always touch the gold, but never the gold ring. It's an aura.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To me,
Yeah.
I feel like it's an aura thing. And if you don't build your aura and build your intention and your awareness, you're never really gonna get it.
That's the thing too. Again, going back to self-sabotaging, bro. Like, words are powerful. Thoughts are powerful. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm sitting here thinking the worst with myself and my career, only the worst is gonna come. Like, I gotta really start speaking that shit into existence the way that I used to, or maybe even just find that spark again, or like the belief in myself again. Bitch, I know I'm hard, but the belief that goes behind it fell off for a while because I'm like, damn, I'm not getting what I deserve.
You don't give yourself grace, though.
Yeah.
You got to give yourself grace, and that comes from you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't come from accolades, people, money. It comes from you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Speak kindly to yourself. Give yourself some grace. That's for everybody listening. Give yourself some fucking grace. Rome was not built in a day. I know people say it, but it's real, though.
Yeah.
Empires aren't built in a day. If that was the case, you'll knock my shit over in a day.
In a day. Facts. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? When I build my shit and when I do stand tall and everybody get to see it, my shit is not something you can infiltrate and come knock down. This is not the Trojan of Troy, my nigga. You're going to have to work to break my shit down because I built so many bricks. So many bricks, my nigga.
When do you feel like you was at your happiest?
Want the honest answer?
Yeah.
Daily, my nigga. Daily.
Yeah, at your happiest.
Yeah, I got to remind myself that I'm at my best self now.
Ooh, nice.
I could look back and have happy moments, but was I really at my happiest?
Yeah.
No, I'm so self-aware and intentional right now, nigga. I'm a beast.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So what?
Yeah. Yeah. That's hot. That's hot.
If I don't have everything that I want, I could go get it.
Can
The
go
reason why
get
I'm
it.
not going to
Can
get it because it's
attain
not a smart decision for me to have it right now. I'm
Mm.
aware of that.
Uh.
You know what I mean? So I feel like every day, at some parts of those days, even if for 2 minutes, I remind myself I am in my best self.
Mhm.
Some days that should be for like 20 hours. I feel like my best self, and some
Yeah.
days it's only for 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's definitely, that could be a thing too.
What about
like,
you? When you feel like you was at your best?
Sometimes, I mean, my highs and lows, they vary so much with my mental health. Like, it's ridiculous.
Download SIYA KNOXX highs and lows.
Yeah, download that. Yeah, absolutely. Shameless plug. But yeah, I think that shit really matters, bro. Like, my mental health has played a huge part in my highs and lows. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when I feel like I'm high, Like, I feel like nothing, I could conquer everything, bro. Like, nothing can stop me. Not even myself. But when I'm low, bitch, I am my worst enemy. I am my worst fucking self.
And I feel like this goes out to the lesbians in the same. I feel like we even heterosexual relationships. I feel like, but especially the lesbians, I gotta chat and talk with y'all things because this is the lifestyle I live. I feel like sometimes we put our highs and lows a lot on our relationship. Like if our relationship is good, I feel like we feel happy. And if our relationship is bad, sometimes we feel sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we're looked at as providers, but we're also women.
Oh, we was talking about
and the lines get blurred.
We was talking, speak on that shit, because we was talking about it, being a masculine presenting woman, how shit falls on us versus the feminine woman. And that shit, yeah,
it can get
tricky.
It can get tricky, but we have to remind ourselves too that we not niggas. And at the end of the day,
I mean, but sometimes also we walk into situations knowing what it already is. So if I'm dating a woman and this woman already lets me know from the gate, look, bitch, you daddy, you pay the bills, you provide, right? Like no one else, you can't even complain after that, because bitch, you already knew what it was given when you got into it.
Absolutely,
you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
But also it would feel lovely to do the 50-50. Bitch, can I be provided for too? You know what I'm saying? But
I feel like we think about that, and then it's like, okay, the girls, and this could start from you, which you have a lot of public success.
Yeah.
You're a very sought after lesbian, I would say, right? But this could be the same thing in Milwaukee at the girl who sought after at the 56 Bar and Grill. You feel me?
Okay.
Sought after.
Yeah.
She doesn't want the shorty that works at Walmart, who will probably go 50-50. She wants the other femme that's at the 56 Bar and Grill.
Oh.
That's lit. Same with you. You could probably have a lot of women that'll go 50-50 with you, but I don't think that that's the type of girl that you would respect in a sense.
It's like, do you want a bum bitch who doesn't have goals and aspirations, and she could just hang around?
Maybe
you all
she's
day?
not a bum bitch. Maybe she has goals and aspirations. But she's just not, you know what I'm about to say. She's just not a fucking 10.
She's not a 10.
Aesthetically.
Okay, I was about to say, because for me, it's not physical looks.
You're a liar.
I'm about to tell you why.
You're a liar.
I'm about to tell you why. I mean, of course, at a certain point in your life, like, you really, really base a lot of shit off looks, right? I feel like the older I've gotten, nigga, I done dated some of the baddest bitches, dog. And we can all attest to that. Some baddies. But they were the ugliest people I've ever fucked with in my life. Like, you're so, bitch, you are the devil. Like, you are such an ugly person, bro. Beautiful to the eye. But, bitch, your soul is broken.
So I have a counter. How long did you stay with these ugly, soulless women?
You know what? I've always... Too long. Too long. But
why did you do that?
You want to know why? Because I wasn't who I am today. I had to fix a lot of me to understand also my worth. And, yeah, there was a lot of times that I stayed in situations because I didn't value myself.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
Me too. It stands.
Yeah.
That
now it's like, bitch, I know my worth. I know my value.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. Like, I feel like you said this. Not every loss is not a loss. Like, you said this other day. You're at a point where you're not afraid to lose anybody. And I feel like I went home and I thought about that shit a lot. And I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm almost right there where you at. But I know, like, that's a real thing, dog. Like, being afraid to lose somebody changes the whole trajectory of
You're
a lot
putting
of shit.
your fear in front of your logic. And I tell men this all the time that I'm friends with. Stop. You're thinking with your heart and not your head. Or you're thinking with this head but not your actual head.
Okay.
And it's clouding your fucking judgment. And we do that shit a lot too. Yes, I am at the point where I'm not afraid to lose anybody. But if I lost the thing that I'm in now, I would be devastated.
Yeah.
I would be devastated.
Yeah.
But there's a huge but in there. That's not going to... I would feel devastated, but I would also feel like, okay, damn, she lost out. Because now I'm so much better for me, and whoever gets me next, if I choose to give myself to somebody next, you're getting the upgrade.
Yeah, fact.
You're getting the super upgrade, the supercharger, the Tesla Model XXXX 2030 million, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm elevated. And in every breakup, I feel that elevation. I feel sad.
I feel like
I feel elevated.
You gotta elevate after a breakup. If you don't, then that's some real backwards shit.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people cry for
that's
I'm going through a breakup.
That's
2 months.
growth, man.
I'm not judging, but I do feel like that's a detriment. If you sit, if you are scared to lose somebody, you sit in that shit and let that shit soak over you, and drench your ass in sadness, my nigga.
Yeah. But I also feel like sometimes shit is really worth it. Like sometimes the light at the end of the tunnel is worth it.
Oh, you gotta fight. I feel like you gotta fight for shit.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not that type of person that's like, because I feel like that's emotionally immature too. If I'm just like, take it or leave it with everything, then I'm never really gonna have a full commitment, and I'm never really ever gonna be fully committed because I could take it or leave it at any time. That is not a balanced human being for me because I'm like, I can't trust you.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? If you could take it or leave it at any single fucking moment, that's nasty work. That's nasty work.
Feeling disposable.
Dating to tricking.
Dating to tricking. Dating to tricking.
What is the road that you walk from dating to tricking?
Oh, bitch, me and you have been some tricks.
Yeah.
This bitch almost spit her liquor out her mouth.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you know, moderately.
When it's up, it's up. When it's up, bitch, it's up. Bitch, what you want?
Mastros.
Yeah.
Bitch, Mastros every night.
No, you know, we have a story. We have a crazy story about that shit.
Oh, yes,
we
do.
have a crazy story about that shit.
Tell it.
I mean, it's very simple. We went on a fucking double date and we took these girls to fucking Mastros and the fucking shit got crazy. They just started ordering a la carte everything.
Ordering everything. Me and Knox sitting there like, mind you, me and this bitch wasn't up.
We were nothing.
We were scraping. We were
nothing
scraping.
like we are.
The more they ordered, the more me and Knox kept looking at each other like, bitch, do we have enough?
And I'm trying.
I was there.
Yeah. I'm trying to have a good time.
Oh, my God.
And they want like lobster, mac and cheese, double mac,
wine.
mac and cheese, a bottle of wine. I don't even know how much a bottle. I was like, a bottle of wine?
Yeah, bitch.
I'm like, okay, this got to be $50.
The stress in me and Knox's face, dog.
Then another bottle of wine, and I'm literally sitting looking at this bitch like, yo, we gonna either be washing dishes.
You know what I did, nigga? I just started drinking with him. I'm like, because at this point, bitch, I need to be drunk to deal with this. I just started drinking with him. Like, bitch, this is gonna end badly.
And with the girl I'm with, we took a black car service.
Oh yeah, that's when I had the Bentley though. I pulled up with the Bentley.
We had to ride home in that bitch. But
but you see that what I just said? I pulled up in a Bentley and I was stressed about the bill.
Long story short,
bitch, because niggas wasn't up. Bitch, I was driving a Bentley, but niggas was not up.
Long story short, though, bill came out to like $800-900,
which ain't shit.
It's still
like niggas, like me and my bitch could go on a date and fuck some shit up. But when you up, when you up, you don't think about it. Yeah,
I looked at this bitch. I just look. I'm gonna keep it a Fendi, son. I had like a debit card. I wasn't even credit card mommy at this time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I had nothing right now. Looking at this bitch, we scraped it together. We scraped it together. I don't know if we left the tip or not. My bad, G.
Yeah,
but we scraped it together.
We did.
Y'all niggas was happy like y'all won the title.
It's like we did it. We made it out of here alive. We definitely took it back to the crib after that.
Yeah, all the niggas we seen that night like, yo, what up, y'all?
Yeah. Yeah, you see these bitches, nigga, what's up?
But going back to the Bentley though, shout out to Bentley. Shout out to the nigga who provided the Bentley. Cause if we never would have been in the Bentleys, bending corners like that, we would have never known.
I bent them corners for a whole summer in that Bentley.
You know what we was. You know, if you don't get to ride in it, you really can't see it. If you're not in a road, you don't know what it feel like. If you're not in it, you don't know what it feel like. And it goes back to that. You know what I mean? And that day, I knew what that felt like. I knew what it felt like to spend that much money on a dinner. I was blown away, but we made it work. Yeah. And those women are long gone.
Long gone. And life changed very quickly after that. Like the upness happened fast.
Huh?
Fuck out of here. I'll throw this whole drink on you.
Oh. Is he out here shouting bitches out on R&B money?
Oh, this boy. Oh, Lord.
No, he was not. And no, he is not. So if we on 50-50, we keep it fucking a buck. That's why it's 50-50. That equal 100.
It's the alcohol.
It ain't no alcohol. You know, that's from my heart, bro.
I know, nigga. I know how you feel.
You know, everybody gets a blessing, but we ain't about to give a little. Come on, son. Life for the Bentley.
Life is life is what it should be right now. You know what I'm saying? Like things happen in a blissful way, and then you lose people, you gain people. You know what I'm saying? You go through hard times, or you go through some wins.
Yeah.
And I think we all have a reason to be grateful right now. You know what I'm saying? And my shit is still not all together with a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still figuring out shit as we speak.
Yeah.
Shit is still tough, dog. I feel like until the right thing happens, it's gonna continue to be like this. But I gotta stay positive, you know.
Stay positive. The culture loves you, baby. We love you, baby. You know what I mean? You've been out here for a long time. The culture loves you on the mic. The culture loves me on the goddamn machine. But let's close it out in that regard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Niggas love you, B. For
Appreciate
real.
that.
You keep the movement. It's a marathon. You're going to keep doing it. I know you're not going to stop. I know you artistically, creatively. You're not going to stop.
Yeah.
But we're about to stop. Because that is the first episode of 50-50.
Yes, sir. 50-50.
And you got to download it. You got to watch it. At the end of the day, this is only the first episode. Y'all know how we can give it up. Make sure you here next week.
Plenty more raw and real New York shit right here on 50-50, you heard?
And make sure you leave questions and topics down at the bottom that we could talk about. If you got any certain questions that you want to ask us, and have them have us cover it.
Yep. Let's unpack it.
It's fucking lit.
We
Let's
unpacking
unpack it.
everything we want to unpack on the show. We gonna unpack it with y'all.
Love and light to you, motherfucker.
Love and light.
And to you, Jazzy and them behind the boards,
Big up to the gang,
JQ,
you heard?
producing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And
we're gonna have some dope guests on here, so stay tuned, y'all. We love y'all.
That's
50-50.
Love 50-50.